Let's kick it off with Netflix, streaming giant and the murderer of Blockbuster. Well, after revolutionizing TV, the streaming service is now revolutionizing time.
Some backlash Netflix is getting from Hollywood directors. So yesterday, the streaming service said it plans to test a new feature to allow viewers to either speed up or slow down a movie on their smartphones. Well, director Judd Apatow thinks it is a terrible idea. He tweeted, "No, Netflix, no. Don't make me have to call every director and show creator on earth to fight you on this." Netflix released a statement saying, "We're always experimenting with new ways to help members use Netflix."
Yes, Netflix is launching a new feature that will allow users to watch content at a faster speed, which I think is great, because now it'll only take 3 hours to get through an Avengers movie, which is wonderful, yeah. And I can't wait to watch 9 Years a Slave. It's not as bad anymore. It's not as bad. But this is a big move for Netflix, and in response, HBO says they're gonna introduce a button that lets you completely skip the final season of Game of Thrones. It's gonna increase the experience. Like, people are just like, yeah, this is enhancing it. You know what I think Netflix needs, though? They need to introduce a "with my parents" button. Yeah? So you can push it and then it skips all the sex scenes. Yeah, you know, now the movie will just be like, "Are you ready?" "Yeah, I'm ready." "Oh, good morning." "Oh, yeah, good morning." Here's a great new excuse for drunk drivers to try.
An Ohio man was pulled over for drunk driving, and a blood test revealed he had twice the legal limit of alcohol in his system. But the driver swore to police he didn't have anything to drink, and it turns out he was telling the truth. Doctors say that man has a rare medical condition that turns yeast in your gut into alcohol. It's called autobrewery syndrome.
Autobrewery syndrome? That is the coolest disease I've ever heard of. Like, essentially, when this guy eats carbs, inside his stomach, a team of tiny hipsters turns it into beer. That's what's happening. You realize that, right? And obviously, I'm sure there are downsides to this. Like, for one, he could never run a marathon, because it's going to be like, "Oh, I got a carbo load," and then all of a sudden it's like, "Actually, I'm going to skip the race, because, bitch, I need to dance." But in my eyes, getting drunk for free is not a syndrome, right? That's a superpower. Yeah. Like, a building's gonna be on fire, there'll be some woman outside like, "Oh, my stuff is in there, but no one's drunk enough to risk their life to save it." He's like, not so fast, my good lady. I'll freaking go in there. But first, I need to take a nap. Yeah. If you are a young child just learning the alphabet, first of all, please stop watching this show. Seriously, I might say at any time. And also, it turns out you've been doing it all wrong.
The new alphabet song that's getting mixed reviews.
Yeah, you can say that. This version aims to get rid of the infamous LMNOP and make it clearer for kids. Take a listen.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R.
Oh, no. First of all, no. Secondly, hell no. And third, this new Kanye album is a real departure. It went real weird. Who is this for? Who is this for? Because if my kid can't figure out LMNOP, I don't want to make it easier for them. I just want to know as soon as possible so I can stop saving up for their college. I just want to know. I don't want to waste my money. I mean, at some point, even as a kid, you would figure out that LMNOP are separate letters in the alphabet, right? There's no 40-year-old out there who's just like, "Excuse me, for the Wi-Fi, is it uppercase LMNOP or, because it keeps saying password incorrect?"